Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to a very special evening and would like to share a few things with you. You may laugh, you may cry, you may feel the need to drop your pants and crank one out. That being said, we need you motherfuckers to come down and sit as close to the front as possible in order to make sure you don't miss anything, and also so that the standby gypsy can catch a glimpse of the breasts of any single ladies. Another important announcement: unless you are invited to speak, please make sure that during the show you keep your goddamn mouth shut and leave the talking to the sexy bastards on stage with the microphones in front of them. Finally, we do want to thank you all for being here. We want to make sure you keep the alcohol flowing and, most importantly, have fun. Now, without further ado, here is Broken Filter Live.
Welcome to another week, another installment of Broken Filter Live.
What's up, Yonkers?
Coming at you from the lovely Rory Dolan's, a beautiful upgrade from the Port Chester, land of the Latin Americans. Now we're with black people. It's cool. We upgraded. Right, Mouse? We'd like to welcome you guys to episode 92.
Nine Deuce.
And thank everybody for coming here for our first live show with an audience of a dozen, maybe 13.
Yeah!
But they're here to have a good time. Is everybody getting a little tipsy? Is everybody getting a little tipsy?
Come on, who's getting tipsy out there?
All right. We've got a great show for you folks this evening. For our listeners out there that aren't here in this room, make sure you check us out on iTunes and Stitcher and SoundCloud, and rate, review, and subscribe, because we definitely need to spread the word of Broken Filter Live. We need to share it with the masses. I am here. My name is Joe Rockstar. To my right, I've got the man, the legend.
I am Jonesy. I am he.
And over here, running the ones and twos, the wheels of fucking steel.
What's going on, everyone? It's the Standby Gypsy. How's everyone doing tonight?
The Standby Gypsy. And in our corner this evening, one of the comedians that will be entertaining you folks later at the Yonkers Comedy Festival, Mr. Joseph Conklin.
Yeah! My first question tonight is, who is the dead man that knocked over the broken filter cups over here? That is the first question on the is that you? I'm coming after you, bitch.
Guy in the back. Why don't you guys move up for us? Do me a favor. Like the bitch said in the beginning, like Lady Gaga told you before. Come on. Come up. Come up. Sit up here. Come on, guys. This isn't some Rosa Parks shit. Don't sit in the back of the bus. We got a great show for you guys this evening. Joseph Conklin, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you got going for them later? You're going to be having a fun time?
What was that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I hear you.
Okay. I said tell everybody about yourself.
If you don't know, I'm partially deaf. I needed the expensive headphones just to hear these two, and they're sitting right next to me.
He stole my good Sony headphones from 1997.
I did. I'm going to start headbanging off this fucking table, and I'm just going to break the shit out of these things.
Well, you have a set tonight? Are you in the contest, or you have a separate set?
No, I'm just doing a set. I'm not competing tonight.
Excellent. So everybody stick around for that.
But still vote for me. I'm not on the list, but vote for me.
Vote for him anyway. It'd be great to win, even if you're not.
Vote Joe Conklin.
I like money I don't deserve. That's really what I like.
Who doesn't?
You're right.
You're like the politicians of America.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a great show. We've got Creepy Craigslist, which, if you haven't seen the show and you haven't seen us do that, Creepy Craigslist, we read Craigslist ads, and we talk about them.
If you guys haven't noticed, There's some weird shit that fucking happens out there on Craigslist. There is some weird stuff going down and some ads that you would never even conceive of being written. And we find those ads, and then we bring them to the attention of the good listening public. That's what we do. Everyone's got their calling in lives, Don't judge.
You will not find anything as fun and disturbing as this unless you go in a back alley in Port Chester somewhere.
And the best part is that we have to narrow these down because there are just so many. There's such a wide berth of fucking disgusting nonsense that we actually have to select these. So,
well, without further ado, let's jump right in. Creepy Craigslist, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to open up with looking for my stepdaughter, man for woman. Hi, are you my stepdaughter? The one who enjoyed... I shouldn't be the one reading this. This is fucked up.
No, that was a great voice.
No, this is more of a gypsy one, don't you think?
You want me to read it? I don't have any kids.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Hi, are you my stepdaughter? The one who enjoyed sucking her dad's cock, sticking dildo up my ass while giving me a blowjob, hand job, and getting on all fours and taking cock in you after you get a nice over-the-knee spanking too? Let's talk. I'm 48 years old, man for woman.
That's a
We didn't even tell a joke yet.
That's a great closer.
Yeah, that's a good...
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Why don't we start a dialogue over this? Yeah.
Like it's up for discussion.
Would you be interested in jamming a large phallus into my asshole while you're sucking me off?
In case she's like, listen, I'm into everything, not the spanking, not the spanking.
Listen, I'm negotiable, but not the spanking.
Don't hit me.
A little bit weird.
Did anybody else notice that he really jammed, not to make a pun, he jammed a lot into this? He's like, I'm spanking, dildo,
Right.
cock, this.
There will be head involved. There will be anal penetration.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like an amateur at this. Like, this is not his first Craigslist ad.
No.
This is like the 5th draft of this, too. He's like, jam cock? I'm thinking ram cock fits better in there. I'm not sure.
How many times do you think he hit thesaurus.com before he's like, no, it's not ready to publish. It's not ready. I need a better synonym for dildo.
All right, moving on. So this one, keep in mind that this was written by a person. Okay, like a human being, like somebody who might be fixing his French vanilla coffee next to you at 7-Eleven, okay? This one is titled Bukkake Cum Slut Rape Scene for Wednesday. Male for two other males.
Why that day of the week, though?
Specifically Wednesday, all right? Thursday, no can do.
Right.
Tuesday night, Broken Filter Live is on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe he learned it from Tuesday.
All right, now the reason why I love this ad so much is because this is how I wish every email that I've ever received was written to me, okay? So hear me out, all right? It's right to business. It goes, I get put on my knees and I'm forced to suck cock and lick balls by you or a group of men. You then bend me over and everyone has their way with me, taking turns fucking me.
Turns.
Talk dirty to me and degrade me like a real bitch.
A real bitch.
Shoot cum all over me, please.
Please.
I am 45 years old, 6'3", 280, football player type build. Clean shaven, clean shaven, smooth body. I can travel or maybe a motel.
All right, but my question is this.
Right to business.
My question is this. If he's doing this on a Wednesday, what the fuck is he doing on a Friday night? That's what I want to know.
I don't even want to know. That's a great question, though.
And that's in Westchester, if anybody was interested in responding to that ad. It's still on Craigslist. You guys can go find that.
I think how it says football player type build. Like, I don't know too many football players that are built to take that kind of shit.
Well, number one, I feel like we have really discovered the quintessential bear, if you will. Because I think this is the guy right here, to be quite honest.
I wonder if he threw that out there to be like, all right, I want a group of guys to fucking rape me and shit, but I'm 280 pounds, so don't fucking try any funny business.
No funny business, mister.
And he's very polite about it. He's like, shoot cum all over me, please.
Yes. The please is the key word here. Yeah.
This is we're gonna move on to another one. Raw, man for man, woman, or not picky, man for woman. Raw, skin on skin. No condoms, cream pie, or facial. The choice is yours. Couples are welcome for sloppy seconds. It's just, honestly, it's really not funny. It's just the filthiest fucking thing I've ever heard.
What I find disturbing about this one is the punctuation. Okay? Because if I were sitting behind my Toshiba 5000 writing this email, the first thing I would think to myself is, wow, when I'm soliciting for this sort of action,
When you're soliciting for this sort of action,
I want to be as clear as possible and punctually correct. This is just lowercase, straight through with no breaks. It's just, the choice is yours. Welcome for sloppy seconds. Who wants some?
It reads like a tweet.
it does
Very
read
much
like-
so.
I'm fairly
Yeah.
sure it's under 140 characters.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to keep this short and concise. I'll fuck anything.
And just like the other dirty one, it's also in Westchester. So
Wow.
Well, I did aim for Westchester, New York City,
Oh.
because I wanted to keep these close to home. You know, I wanted to.
Topical.
Yeah, I wanted to keep them topic. Let's see. Do you come here wishing, man for woman?
Oh, that's a long one.
It's
Oh,
a
this is a
long
long
one.
one.
This is like an essay.
This is an essay question answer for the test of.
While you're
how fucked
listening
up
to
can you
this,
get.
I want you to picture a very strange person stroking the hair of a My Little Pony.
Okay. Like that some passing stranger admired your style, noticed you wearing something sexy, heard you say something clever, maybe saw you on a train in an elevator. He liked your legs, your eyes, your hair, and he didn't say anything right then. And there, because he didn't want you to think he was hitting on you, but he couldn't get that snapshot of you out of his mind. He was smitten by you. So this is the guy stroking this. I'm trying to go with the
And
stroking.
this is in Casual Encounters, if you guys haven't gathered.
He was smitten by you so much he wrote a post here, a wishful message in a bottle, in the wildest hope, stroke cat, that it is just might land on your shore, and that and that you might happen to be here reading these romantic posts, looking for your unknown admirer. And here he is. This guy is describing seeing you in his. This is. I can't even do it anymore.
This is the longest run-on sentence since Hemingway.
It ends with, "Would you like to pretend?" No, it doesn't even end there. There's another fucking paragraph.
There's a whole other paragraph.
You were tall with red hair and a little black dress when I saw you across the... For time-sensitive reasons, I'm going to continue this a little sped up. I saw you across the crowd outside the theater after the play. Our eyes met for a moment, and I looked away, pretending not to be staring. And when I looked again, you were getting into a cab. Because she was scared.
Oh,
She was scared.
oh.
Name the play. Name the play you were... I bombed this one. Fuck this. Let's go. Move on.
But like, even if this woman saw this, like, would you answer this?
Absolutely not.
Hey, she's like, I'm dying to know your name. Name the play. I'm like,
Oh,
no.
you were the creeper giving me the fuck me eyes outside the fucking play when I ran to the cab and dove in at
Actually,
first?
you know what? Sabrina might answer this if she was reading this ad.
You see,
She might read
you
it.
guys should start answering these.
I have, and then I get blocked. I also posted fake ones to see the responses, and we read those on the air. We posted the most fucked up things we could think of, and fielded responses for a few hours, and then they blocked us. But it didn't matter, because fuck you, Craigslist. We had the responses we needed for the show. Content sold.
All right, this next ad, I'm not quite sure if this woman actually exists, but I'm going to take the benefit of the doubt because
Probably because it's a man.
somebody
with-
wrote this.
It's a man with a mullet in a basement somewhere.
Probably.
wrote this.
All right, this is titled "I Should Have Joined You," a woman for a man in New Rock. Okay? I pulled up next to you at the Division Street garage. I was watching you jerk off that huge cock. You looked over, but I got scared.
Who wouldn't?
I wanted to help you, but it couldn't work up the nerve. I parked there Monday through Friday. I hope to see you again. The next time, I won't be scared.
Well, isn't anybody's knee-jerk reaction to seeing someone cranking their fucking shit to be like, whoa? Like,
Nope. She's like, I want to help. I'm a concerned citizen.
the funny thing is, I live in North Charlotte. I was on Division last week.
were you there for the street?
Were you
Wait a
stroking a huge cock?
You know what's so weird?
Oh wait, no, that wasn't me.
I have known several women in my life.
One or two.
And based on thorough research, I don't think any woman would have this reaction to
No.
some guy beating his meat in a Volkswagen.
No, I don't understand how this is the problem with society. Is this one woman is gonna fuck it up for the rest of the women out there? Because now this guy's gonna read. If he ends up reading this, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, oh my god, they actually like it."
Yep.
Yeah.
He'll be jerking off everywhere.
The next court case would be like, no, she was in a garage, Your Honor. She clearly wanted to help me stroke my cock.
Your Honor, with all due respect, one time I got a Craigslist ad response saying that she was really into me fucking stroking my dong in public.
This one hits close to home with me.
Uh-oh.
If you... Yeah, once I read it, it's going to be even funnier that I said that. If you don't want guys looking man for man in White Plains, if you don't want guys looking at your junk in the locker room, then put on underwear or a towel.
Amen.
But when you blatantly expose your entire hot naked body, guys will look. Gay, bi, straight, it happens. You may be sending the wrong signal. Not me, sir. And
Not me, sir. Point of clarification.
This happened to me the other day, which is why I decided to share this with you guys. Well, not this specifically, but something like this. I was getting changed in the men's room or the locker room of the gym. Very expensive, pricey gym that I go to. So I don't need dongs ending up anywhere near my facial area.
You've paid for the privilege to not have.
Money.
Yeah, you're paying for that privilege.
So I went about my business, and I wrapped the towel around me after the shower, and I pulled my boxers up and shimmied into them like any good red-blooded American man does to save everyone else in the room from seeing my medium-sized penis. But this gentleman to my left, at a solid age of 65, possibly 70 years old, with this giant gray bush of hair on his crotch, none on his head, lots on his crotch, decided that the right order of getting dressed in the men's room was socks, T-shirt, check your email, then boxer shorts. And I happened to be tying my shoe on one knee next to him, just thinking he would fucking follow the proper routine of getting dressed. I see him put on his socks in my peripherals, and I pop up. I was literally fucking 2 inches from his fucking cash and prizes, bro. Unreal. Unreal, and I was disturbed by it. So
they must have taught that in the Navy in the 50s. That's all I can think of, because that happens way too often.
Boy, you better put on your socks and T-shirt first.
You're going to end up in a misconnection ad now.
Yeah, you are.
It's like, you were in the locker room 2 inches from my gray-haired junk.
You pretended you were tying your shoe, but you know you really wanted it.
Well, speaking of underwear, when I read this, I automatically thought of someone who's really mischievous. Like I don't know, like this. It was called Your Wife's Panties. That's the name of this ad. And this guy, you can picture this guy getting like, ooh. Okay, it says, let's go through your wife's or your girlfriend's panty drawer and stroke our cocks with them. Cocks. Good-looking married white guy, 37, in shape. We're looking to mess around with married dudes today. You must host. Let's do this. And I was like,
I can bring panties to share. Open to just about anything.
yeah.
Because the rest of that paragraph didn't get that across.
Now, let's go through your wife or girlfriend's panty drawer. That is not something you invite someone over to do. That is a solo act.
Well, you know,
Keep that to yourself.
I get it. You want to go for a panty raid, okay? It's not 1964. I get it. But at the same time,
Animal House style.
Where did stroking cocks come into this? Where did that come into the equation here?
Does anybody else
I don't quite get that.
Get this visual of the guys I'm just visualizing two guys with a drawer pulled out of the bureau, put on the bed, and they're sitting on either side of it, just rubbing the panties on their dicks.
I guess.
How awkward this situation is. And the fact that not only is that awkward, someone asked for it. This was a request. This is like, hey, DJ, can you play me this fucking song?
Yo, DJ!
I think even worse is someone's hosting this party. Like, yeah, come on over.
Yeah.
Fuck
By the way, I
Spanish.
need you to host. We'll go to your girl's fucking
You can't to come to my house. My
I got
girlfriend
caught
goes
doing
home.
this twice last week.
Yeah.
One more and I'm on my ass. Yeah. You must host. Oh, man. So let me go. We skipped a few, so let's go back a second.
Sure.
Sexual play on the 610 to White Plains in the hot car. Man for woman on the Metro North, because it was a moving fucking target, apparently. We sat across from each other. You, very sexual and very sexual and very sexual. Really, bro?
Very sexy,
Really, bro?
very sexual.
Come on. This guy didn't make 3 drafts of this copy.
No.
White button-down shirt, black skirt, black stockings, me, tall shaved head, t-shirt, dark pants, in good shape. You played with your stockings, you played with your shirt, you wanted me to watch, you wanted me to rub myself. If you'd like to do this again, let me know. What color t-shirt was I wearing? If you'd like to do this again, let me know. Ride the 610 train and be creeped out by some dude fucking 3 seats away, staring at your tits.
Yeah. I like how there's a girl on a train, like, clearly flirting with this guy, and his solution to the thing is, hey, you want to meet on the train and flirt again?
Yeah.
Dude, not a closer.
Yeah, he's like, I can't.
Not a fucking closer.
I can't commit. Let's just do this 6 or 7 more times.
With this, you've got to ask for the business.
Cheaper than a first date. Cheaper than
You
a
got to
first
ask for
date.
it.
She's on the train playing with her skirt and shirt, and you're like, no, she doesn't want it just yet. She wants a couple more train rides, a little punch holes in her Metro North.
I think,
A couple of punch holes.
Jonesy, you want to do the free sensual massage
The
in
free
Elmsford?
menstrual massage in Elmsford.
Here.
Sure. All right. There's a guy looking for a single lady in Elmsford. A free sensual massage. Hi. I am an attractive and fit massage therapist in Elmsford, New York, offering a free sensual massage for any women staying in a Westchester hotel or who can host locally. You work hard and want to unwind and de-stress. You want no hassle, no drama, and don't worry, there's going to be no money exchanged. All you need to do is lie back.
Hey, bitch in the back. There's a show over here. Purple hair. Put your fucking phone away. There's a fucking show going on here that people are spending a lot of goddamn time put together. You fucking inconsiderate. Let's move on.
Dovetailing on that, all you need to do is lie back and enjoy. Women only, please, ages 18 plus. No statutory rape, thank you. If interested, no, I just made that up. I'm just kidding.
No, you should have went with it, man. You gotta work it. You gotta play off it.
If interested, respond with a pic and put your location in the subject so I know you aren't spam. Yeah, because I'm sure you get so much fucking spam.
No
now.
statutory rape. It's not the same guy that wrote Bukkake Cum Slut rape scene Wednesday.
No, absolutely
not
not.
the same guy.
This guy's like, I'm classy, but send me your photo and location, and I promise I'll just come rub your shoulders.
Yeah.
This guy is a good old-fashioned fucking clamor. Like, just dragging a fucking trough along the bottom of that harbor. Just like, any ladies want a massage? I'm your guy. Come on over. Let's fucking do this.
I like how-
no statutory rape, please. Not a fan.
But I like how he said no hassle, no drama. He never says anything about sex. But then he's like, please be over 18 because I'm going to try to fuck you.
Yeah. Because I am going to give this a whirl.
Just like any other sensual massage that a man tries to give to a woman, there's no man that's like just doling out free massages. We're looking to massage your vagina from the inside as the finale. There's no shoulder rub that doesn't end in balls deep sex.
Well, apparently it doesn't cost anything, so he doesn't really want anything at all.
Well, no, he doesn't want to be paid for his services so that he doesn't get arrested for fucking prostitution.
I'm just wondering about the 18 plus. Like, is there a court order somewhere where he can't massage children anymore? Like, 500 feet from the school with your massage table, sir.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, was this you?
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, do you want to do us the honors and read Quick BJ right now? There's a woman out there looking for a guy.
What page is it?
The last one.
Last page. All right. Quick PJ right now. Woman for male.
No, I have one after that.
Looking for a guy to come over. Let me suck him until he is about ready to come, and then come on my face. No black men.
Damn it!
No.
Gypsy's out.
No flakes.
Sorry, Gypsy.
It's all right.
No endless emails. That's their equivalent. Like, she's like, black men and endless emails are right up there on the same thing. I just do not.
Really? Are we that annoying?
It's like,
Honestly, bro, have you ever seen a group of black men hit on girls in a bar?
you pretty much.
It is
like-
pretty annoying. It is pretty annoying.
You pretty much are.
It's
a
like
living
spam
endless
emails. They just keep coming.
It just keeps
They
right.
just keep coming. You can't
Fair
turn them
Endless
off.
emails.
Yo, girl. Yo, girl. Hey, girl.
Yo, ma. Yo, ma.
Yeah, there's a song out there right now called "You Used to Call Me on My Cell Phone." That's this girl right
There
here.
it is.
That's this girl.
True.
Oh, wait. I'll finish. No endless emails. Include your pick to speed this up. Looking for now, not later or tomorrow.
Can you just explain to me how fucking horrible you'd feel about yourself if you responded to this bitch email who said, "Quick BJ, right now, looking for a guy to come over." You send her your picture and you get no fucking response. Talk about a fucking brutal blow to your ego. You're like, this bitch was ready to suck any fucking dick, except black guys. Any fucking dick. She was like, line up at the door with your dicks. You send a picture, she's like, not that dick.
You must be a flake.
Yeah. And what constitutes a flake? Can we, 1985 was the last time I heard that term.
I think that's just her backup plan in case some light-skinned brother gets through, and like she
There you
eventually
go.
picks it up. She's like, "Whoa, wait a minute, you're actually black? No, sorry, you're a flake."
Listen, you're a flake. I very specifically said, I pre-qualified and specifically said.
All right, here is the official last one. Thanks for hanging in there. I think we're having a good time. Guy looking for fun with a couple. Another one of these. Another one of these. Maybe we'll give him a call, right, honey? Right, Ashley? Yeah, you're not paying attention. I'm 34 years old, 6 foot, 175 pounds, with light brown hair and blue eyes. I'm well educated and very discreet. I'm up for anything from mild to wild. I have experience with first-timers as well, and we can take it as slowly as you want. It can be something as simple as jerking off in your wife or girlfriend's panties while she watches or doesn't watch. I am, yeah, something as simple as that. Like it's a run-of-the-mill fucking thing that happens on a random night of the week.
Like taking out the trash.
I am also up for role play if you're interested. Let me know if you're interested.
All right.
I love
That's wonderful.
I love this part. I'm well educated and very discreet. Like, what did you take in college? Discretion. That's what I took in. Up for a role play. Would you show up with like it just nothing but a jockstrap and a 12-sided dice?
Oh my God.
I did nerd sex. All right, I know you're out there, kids. You're here.
You know, there's an app for everything now. I wish there was an app to screen these types of ads because you never know. You might be into this type of stuff. You're all guilty out there. You probably respond to a Craigslist ad now and then. Like, what if you respond to this and it was like in the Lewis Pink houses somewhere or something really scary? You know, like fucking show up and.
Well, if you're gonna respond to this type of ad on Craigslist,
dude, you'll be fine as long as you're not black or a flake.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
it.
Just one email, then show up. Like she's very specific about this.
Very specific. And you know what's a shame is I had one that was so funny. So I'm gonna paraphrase it. It didn't make it to the list somehow. Is this guy? Maybe I'll just recreate it on the spot. Fuck it. I think I could do it from memory. Man for man woman. Yeah. I want you to pick me up, you in the driver's seat, your wife or girlfriend in the back seat. She is going to blow me while you drive us around. You get to look in the rearview mirror while her head is bobbing up and down.
Wow.
I blow my load, you drop me off where you pick me up, and then you leave. No more contact after that. I'm actually pretty damn close to what it was. That was actually pretty fucking close to it. And I don't know how I didn't make the fucking list.
Did you remember the email address on that?
Yeah.
Joseph Conklin 34 at gmail.com?
Somebody put some thought into that one.
I'm 35.
No.
I'm 35. One off.
Oh, that's a humdinger. That's a good one.
You know what the funny thing is about that one is I could just imagine it gets a response. Like, it gets a fucking response. Like, imagine that's I don't know. It blows my mind if that gets a response.
Like, how far do you have to go on Craigslist not to get, like, no response? That's what you guys should test out. Like, how far do you actually have to go where no one fucking answers?
Right. But, yeah, I definitely want to give it a shot because the one we did was we did one where we said we're a female, we want to get beaten, raped, cum slut, bukkake, pretty much like the other one. We didn't have Wednesday, though, so we didn't specify. And, we got a couple great responses. I don't remember exactly what they were. But that's Creepy Craigslist, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're going to take a quick break, but we're not getting off stage. You have to listen to us talk about sponsors and shit like that. So, hit us with a little bed. The Serious Lies bed. Boom.
Do you want to do the contest still or no?
Yeah. All right. Here's the deal. Every Thursday night on ZenLive.tv, there's another show that I would like you to go check out.
There is another.
It's called The Quarter Life Crisis. There's a very respectful person that hosts that. Her name is Ashley. She's my wife. You should go check it out. Thursdays at 8 p.m. on ZenLive.tv. The Quarter Life Crisis. Anthony and Ashley talk about all things millennial. It's a good time. It's pop culture. It's fun. Have a good time with that. Jonesy, what should we get people to do to win? We have something to give away.
We got a whole lot of stuff to give away. We did not come all this way empty-handed.
No.
All right? It sure does. It sure does. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we brought with us T-shirts. We got cups. We've got stickers to spread the good word
and Maxidus25.
And we have a sponsor called Maxidus25. Now, I know you guys have all been to that awkward gas station counter and seen those weird male herbal enhancement pills. Well, this is not that, okay? This is a pill that will turn your dick into a 1930s thermos that you would have seen from like one of those old photographs when they're building the Empire State Building.
Thermos.
That's the performance ratio you will have as a male when you take Maxidus25.com.
I've tried it.
And subscribe.
I've legitimately tried it, and it works.
It has turned Joe's medium-sized penis
to a fucking love-making machine. Harder, faster, longer. It gets her to squeal like a pig. She goes over, lets me stick it in her ass over and over and over again.
Now,
do you two need to be separated?
I don't want to associate mouths with what I'm about to say, but we're going to put our money where our mouths are.
Oh, would you like to come up and tell us about it? Come on, Ashley, come on up and tell us about Maxidus25. My wife would like to share with everybody how awesome my dick feels with
We
Maxidus25.
would like to give out samples of Maxidus25 to all of our loyal minions tonight.
Millions or minions?
The minions!
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
And in order to determine who gets this bounty, the lovely Jamie is going, or maybe Joe Rockstar, I'm not even sure about this. We're going to be handing out slips of paper for you guys to write down why you think you should get the Maxidus25. If you get the most creative answer, we will read this out at the end. Maybe we'll have Gypsy do that for us.
Sure.
He's so good at this type of shit.
You're good at reading, Gypsy.
And then we'll
Words.
fucking bring you up here and call your name. We're going to read them out loud at the end.
The best one
class.
wins the we have 2 packs to give away. So
We got 2 packs. Listen, guys.
I only have 1 pen, so take
We got
turns.
T-shirts and cups for all you guys. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. And please, if you could, tune in every 8 o'clock on every Tuesday. We'll be here on ZenLive.tv and any different podcast and platform you could ever fucking imagine.
And go to Maxidus25.com if
Yes.
you don't win the Maxidus25, because this shit is awesome for your dick. Or your boyfriend's dick.
It's dick magic.
Or the guy you're cheating on your boyfriend's with, dick.
Damn.
And then finally, if you've ever wanted to see the most sexual website of your entire life, ZenLive.tv.
Facialabuse.com.
This guy...
No? Brokenfilter.net was what you're going for?
Brokenfilter.net is what I was going for, yes.
Oh, okay.
And with no further ado, let's get into the broken news.
The broken news.
We have several stories for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Amongst them
Mother Russia.
comes an absolutely shocking breaking scandal
Mother Russia.
from the land of snow and vodka. An explosive report says that Russian athletes are lying doping cheaters
For shame.
What?
in a shocking scandal internationally.
Didn't we learn in Rocky 4?
As I said, didn't Rocky 4 was true?
Why are we surprised?
You should. It was a giveaway when the last track meet. They went up to the guys like, "How do you feel about your competition?" If he dies, he dies.
It appears that all of those 80s montages of Ivan Drago getting loaded with fucking anabolic steroids was actually true. I
Who
can't
knew?
believe this.
Bottom line is they're way too bored in fucking Russia.
Yeah.
And the fact that the whole thing is based, the government's involved. The government was the one making them dope.
They Oh, yeah.
They're the one behind it all. The government agencies are sitting there saying, listen, we've got vodka, we've got Rocky 4, and we have the International Olympics, and that's about all we've got going for us
That's
right
about
now.
it, yeah.
So we're going to need you guys to shoot up a little bit. Nah, it's vitamins.
We have this really cool invention where we have 5 different sized cups and they fucking come up and they create a cool visual effect. But beyond that, that's about it.
Are you talking about the fucking...
Those little weird cups
those
that
dolls?
stack up. Yeah.
What are those dolls called?
Nesting
Russian
dolls.
Nesting dolls, thank you.
Joseph Conklin.
You're welcome.
An 11-month investigation into doping and the associated cover-ups involving bribes, intimidation, and espionage. That's not the Russia I know, folks. It's just not. Although...
What's the Russia you know, Jonesy?
Although
Please enlighten us.
I am so confused about Russia because I feel like they get a bad rap. Anyone else think that? I'm from Long Island, and I can't swing a dead cat without finding a barbershop run by a sweet old Russian guy from the Soviet era. Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys have any experience with this, but
no. But see, that's why they're here.
Most of our barbershops are run by Puerto Ricans.
They weren't badass enough to stay in the Soviet Union. They're like, get out. You go to America. Be nice.
Well, in the 90s, when they finally fucking pulled us up the fucking Iron Curtain, they were like, peace out. And they fucking left and they came to America and they opened barbershops. That's what they did.
Or they stuffed their women and children into a shipping container and sent them over to be strippers.
Correct.
Yeah.
But like, I sit my ass in a barber's chair, and they proceed to tell me a long 20-minute anecdote about, oh, me and my brother, we go play tennis, and then we wear high tube socks, and then we go fucking watch soccer.
And then we put the socks on first, the t-shirt second.
Yeah. We go to Lifetime Fitness, and we put on socks while butt naked.
I think the bottom line is Russia's going to be banned from a lot of international stuff. And it's going to be soul-crushing international competition because this is what they live for.
Yeah, this is it.
Am I the only one that's happy about this? Like, I missed evil Russia.
Oh, me too. I
was an 80s kid.
Me too.
Like, we got to the 2000s and we're like, well, everybody might be your enemy. I was like, this is bullshit.
That's our own fucking fault.
Evil Russians that, like, when I see them, like, you're the bad guy, we're cool with
I want to see guys
Russians
with
and the Iron Sheik.
Yes,
the fucking guys that we had to avoid.
I want to see black guys with... Oh, no, sorry, Russian guys with black furry hats and like getting out of a Mercedes with chains on the tires and like, I miss that Russia. I really do.
Like,
yeah.
Hashtag bring back evil Russia.
Yeah, evil Russia. Like Putin came into power, I was like, yes, this guy is gonna do it.
Yeah.
He's gonna bring it all back, and we'll have clear-cut enemies, and no one will fight anybody because that's just how it went.
He
down.
gets people killed in back alleys. He's a keeper. Yeah. Let's bring him in.
But bring back the goose stepping and the gulags.
Yeah, absolutely.
I miss those days.
Everything borderline right before Nazism.
Yeah, I'm not Russian. I don't care. Like they can do whatever they want to Russians. Like give a shit. Like as long as there's still that movie bad guy, I'm good with it.
Agreed.
We're
all in full agreement here.
Moving on to the next story, Rumbler.
Yes.
Did anybody hear about Rumbler, the Tinder app for picking fights?
Yes. I was so excited.
Awesome.
I was very excited for this. I actually signed up for the beta testing. They're like, only beta testing available. I'm like, fucking sign me up. I got real aggressive. I was like a high school kid. I'm like, I'm in there. Yeah, fucking do it. I get the email. I fucking click on it. I sign in. And then the shit got real. Because then I had to fucking pick people, and it was like Nightmare Jones or Nightmare McGee wants to, yes or fight or no. And I'm like,
why do they all have like 80s wrestlers' names though? Like,
yeah. And I'm like, oh man, that guy wears a backwards hat pretty badass. I don't know if I want to fucking fight him. But also, if I press fight, how real is this fucking app? Because then I started thinking, this is pretty interesting. It's Tinder for fight.
Wouldn't that be awesome if you were flipping through this app and you saw Hacksaw Jim Duggan like fucking like giving a big thumb salute with an American flag behind him? How fucking badass that would be.
Would you not click fight?
Oh, you gotta click no.
You'd have to fight Hacksaw Jim Duggan if you saw him in there, right?
Hell yeah.
Now, my argument here is that I got real excited for it. I'm not saying I would have necessarily used it, but we've had this discussion before. It's nice to know it's there.
Absolutely.
Like, there's disgusting, whorish girls out there that none of us would ever stick our dicks in. Well, most of us. But it's good to know they're there, just in case it ever has to happen down the road.
Do you know what I wish was
you need a backup
there?
plan. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, you always need a parachute, man.
Is not only is Rumbler a great idea, but I propose we have a high-stakes Rumbler. Okay?
High-stakes Rumbler.
Let's get fucking real here. Let's get
connect that shit to PayPal and let's throw down.
Let's get some guys who have never gotten a chance to use those nunchucks that are hiding in your closet, and like a guy with like a couple of size. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get some high-stakes Rumbler going.
So like the Teenage Mutant fucking Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtles?
See Raphael?
That'd be great. That like Raphael showed up. I'm like, fight, dude. I've never punched a Ninja Turtle in my life.
Well, like Hacksaw's got his 2x4. And then some guy shows up with a
chainsaw.
Sergeant Slaughter shows up.
I like you're up in the deal. Why don't we make it a Royal Rumbler? Show up with 30 friends.
They had that option.
That's what I'm talking about.
They had that option. Are you raising your hand because you think it's like school? Like you're invited to speak?
I think he needs to use the bathroom.
The gays have innovated us to allow us to...
Grindr Grindr has started all.
Thank you to the gays.
That's fighting in the ass.
Because people like to have high-stakes Rumbler without the gays.
Hip hip hagay!
Who knew the gay agenda would end up in Mortal Kombat?
I know, yeah. That's great.
See, now Rumbler is funny because I have a little information that's going to let you guys down, but I'm going to spoil in a minute. But I think the Rumbler could be like how Tinder is, how people misrepresent themselves on Tinder, and like they put the best picture they've had in 20 fucking years on Tinder.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Rumbler is the same thing? You're like, oh, I'm totally going to fuck this dude up. Let's go. You get there, he's like, what the fuck's up? You want to fucking go, bro? Fucking looks like a brick shithouse.
Yeah.
Fished on Rumbler.
But then you also
looks like Latimer from the program. Place at the table. You got a place at the table.
He's got that football build from Craigslist.
Yeah. 6'3", 280. Don't try any funny shit.
That guy shows up. After this, I want you all to come on me. That was gross. I apologize.
Please.
Lord, I apologize.
Bad news. Rumbler was a hoax.
Oh.
Sorry. It was a complete hoax. It went viral, and the whole thing is these kids were college dropouts. What?
He's looking it up. He wants to fucking...
He's verifying.
This guy wants the strap right
here.
So,
a bunch of college dropouts wanted to start a PR firm because they thought that they were capable of, reaching the masses. So they got together, and here's the quote. Rumbler started as a portfolio project to help us launch our creative consulting agency. We're a team of college dropouts with backgrounds in marketing, design, and engineering. Rumbler came about organically as a funny idea amongst a group of friends, but quickly budded into an opportunity to showcase our branding skills, and it was on every fucking blog, and they nailed it. They probably have, job offers out the asshole because of this.
Facebook's gonna buy it soon. Like that's what's gonna. You're gonna have a poke option or fight option on Facebook from now on, which is actually a great idea.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There are some people on Facebook.
You know what?
Let's skip over the dislike button and I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face button.
And you know what? We got the 2016 election coming up. I don't need big government telling me that I can't whoop someone's ass with a fucking chain in the alley.
Nope.
I don't want big government intruding on my life like that.
Thanks a lot, Obama.
If I go to Home Depot and get a chain and fucking whip someone's ass, that's my God-given right as an American. Thank you.
I am a real
big government. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Have you guys ever been twerked on in public?
Yep.
The bartender has. You can tell.
The black guy was quick to respond to that.
On my way here tonight.
On your way here.
By the Uber driver.
Exactly.
No, that was me that did it, so it doesn't count.
Okay.
Apparently, this guy was a victim of a random act of twerking. There's a woman who could face 10 years in prison after twerking on a man without his consent at a gas station in Washington, D.C. Why are you looking at me like I made this shit up?
No,
I saw the video.
I was...
there's a gas station attendant video.
I just don't understand why this has to happen at shady gas stations. Like, why couldn't this happen to me at, like, the Whole Foods? Like, I'm eyeing up a nice little package of quinoa, like... Fucking all of a sudden someone starts twerking on me. Wouldn't that be great?
Gluten-free tortuas.
Yeah,
because the people that
They're
shop
$7.99 a pack.
The people that shop at Whole Food don't have an ass to twerk with.
You'd be surprised. Go on YouTube. There's a lot of flat butt girls that twerk.
No,
the New Rochelle Whole Foods has plenty of twerking.
We're gonna have to check Gypsy's fucking Google history now.
You can.
So,
flat-butted girls that twerk.
So
I'm sure it's packed full of that.
While they're on the checkout line, the police say Ayana Mary Kate, 22 of Vegas. So this bitch just. You could take the girl out of Vegas, but you can't take the Vegas out of the girl because she's in D.C. She obviously did not know the fucking rules. She began rubbing her buttocks. I love how they fucking really legitimize this twerking conversation by plugging in the word buttocks instead of just ass against the man. He tells NBC Washington he tried to back away, but the abuse continued. As soon as the abuse. I can't. Can everybody just stop with this bullshit? If you're in the gas station and two random chicks twerk on you, you got a story to tell your friends.
You know what I would do?
It. You don't tell the fucking police.
If this was 1872, I'd give a little tip of my hat. Thank you, ma'am.
You know,
move on.
You know that guy's friends do not trust him at all anymore, right? Like, you were willing to call the cops on 2 girls twerking on you?
Yes.
No, I do not have weed at all.
Well, it's either
You
that.
are not getting in my car again, brother.
It's either that or his wife saw the video. So he's covering his ass. That's what he's really doing.
Yeah, I saw the video too. He was like, woo! He was into it.
Right, yeah, it's Twinkie in his one hand. He was good.
Yeah.
I got a bad feeling this woman is way behind on her quota to her pimp.
Well, there was 2 of them,
Because
I
this
think.
woman's out there prospecting. You know?
She was getting in it.
She's chasing the dream, yeah.
Maybe it was like an open mic for a stripper. She's like, fuck it, I got to work some shit out.
I like that. Yeah, that's good.
It was an impromptu interview. The guy at the front was like, stripping job? Yep, go.
How'd you know I was connected? I saw your ad on Craigslist. Oh, all right.
What was part of that show in Practical Jokers? Like, what if they were just part of a plot? Now they're arrested.
I actually think the whole thing was supposed to be a YouTube video. I think they were trying to videotape it as a funny YouTube prank video. And I think it still is a funny YouTube prank video.
No one got hurt.
Nobody got hurt. Everything was fine. There's absolutely no reason to call the cops if someone twerks on you. Here's the quote.
You hear that, ladies? There's no reason to call the cops.
Ever.
Don't worry.
This is the quote from the guy that...
Don't be alarmed.
This is the quote from the man, or I should say the lesser man. When someone is just grabbing your body parts without your permission, no matter who it is, that's just a violation completely. Pussification of America, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Making it okay to be a little bitch.
He had a friend there at the gas station with him that didn't get twerked on. He got a participation trophy for it.
I'm so glad we invited you today. Can I get a high five? He is nailing it.
Thanks for the headphones.
Yeah, the good ones. Jonesy, what else we got tonight?
All right, guys. I'm sure you've all been waiting for this story. We get a whole lot of teachers that get nabbed in sex scandals in high schools.
And if you haven't, you should go to BrokenFilter.net and check out BrokenFilter.net and check out the Miss Touchy Teacher pageant, where we,
ladies and gentlemen, some of our finest work.
We judge these teachers that touch their students on the base of their looks alone, as it should be in America.
A completely objective, completely masochistic beauty pageant of women who have gotten caught touching their students. Well, ladies, this is where we're going. This is the school bus driver this time, all right?
Trickle
a bus
down.
driver has been fired after being recorded having sex on a bus. This is in Wisconsin. All right, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't a kid. So there's that.
Yes, that's a good thing. That's a
It
good
was
thing.
not a kid.
A Wisconsin school bus driver was relieved of his duties after a woman recording him on the job in the bus. The woman recorded the video Tuesday morning.
He was on more than
front-
the job, brother.
He was on more than the job. You know, this is just wrong. You know, like, number one,
Did you read the quote of the witness?
no.
I seen a girl raise up, so I'm like, hold on. I see this girl pull her pants down, and he starts like unbuckling his pants. On a school bus? Where y'all kids have to get on this bus?
Is that did Tracy Morgan's sister catch them?
Listen, I had to do something with it. I can't just read it straight. It was straight up hood. It was fucking hood.
You know,
She had to investigate, Jonesy.
she had to investigate. It was, for some reason, I picture the guy having a toothpick in his mouth. For some reason. I don't know why. But what's so gross, the reason why I wouldn't want to have sex on a school bus is because, could you imagine being on your back and like having like that weird fucking buckle like burrow into your back a little bit? Like, fuck!
I think
What's going on with
I
this?
saw a Craigslist ad for that specific event.
That's really?
Yeah, it was requested specifically.
All I know is I picture these horrified students walking onto the bus after and being like, why does it smell like balls?
It smells more like balls and duct tape than usual.
Yeah.
Unusual.
But I can imagine like having sex in this bus and like all of a sudden you look over and you're like, why is there a weird lighter puncture into the fucking seat? This is so weird. Remember those weird things?
Well, I just always see the school bus drivers as really fat women or really, really old dudes.
Yeah.
So to me, this visual is interesting.
Like, what happened in your life, though, that you're letting the bus driver fuck you in the school bus?
Well,
Very
it's
good question.
Apparently,
Like, what happened with Daddy, sweetheart? That, like, you were like, no, I need to be fucked on a school bus. And she checked Craigslist and probably...
you must host.
You must host in a school bus.
You know what? There is so much discrimination against bus drivers out there these days. I mean, has there ever been a good portrayal of a bus driver? Ever?
The Simpsons?
We're talking about
Yes.
The Simpsons. We're talking about how about the woman
Chris
from Forrest
Farley,
Gump?
Chris Farley and freaking Billy Madison.
Chris Farley and Billy Madison, the school bus driver from South Park. I mean, come on. There's some good, hardworking Americans driving buses out there.
And apparently,
This is discrimination, goddammit.
they're not just pounding the pavement.
Apparently they're fucking...
She was a hooker. They're saying she was a hooker. She was a hooker, and he picked
Was
her
she?
up. Could you imagine, though? Just visualize the bus pulling up to a street corner, like, and he opens the door, like, click, click, click. And he's like,
The stop sign comes out.
yeah, a little stop sign comes out.
Traffic stops so the hooker can cross the street and get in the bus.
Hits her in her weave. She's just sitting there going, "What's up? You lost?" He's like, "Nah, I'm right where I need to be." How much?
And they always had that little weird sign in the back of the bus saying this bus has been checked for sleeping children. Yeah. I'd have a really creative sign in the back, like, I don't know.
Well, his sign now.
Don't worry, I did foreplay or something. I don't know.
Part of his now, like being his suspension and his probation, is now the sign next to the "been checked for sleeping children" says "been checked for sleeping hookers."
This bus has been checked for consent.
For consent.
And STDs.
Joe, why don't you finish off with the last story here?
All right, this one's kind of just frustrating. An 8th grade girl got detention for hugging a classmate. I don't know if anybody else remembers 8th grade, but apparently nowadays inappropriate behavior list is a long list, and hugging a friend outside of school is not acceptable behavior.
No can do.
Jonesy, do you remember 8th grade?
I sure do.
Do you remember all of us before school getting off the buses, finding the girls we were dating, and throat fucking them with our tongues?
No, I don't actually.
I was there. It happened.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was into. And it was like everybody lined up and made out and, pretty much finger popped each other for first period.
Well, I do remember that part, yeah.
Remember back in high school?
For some reason, I was just thinking about my starter jacket that I got for Christmas in 8th grade. With the big Jets logo across the front
Remember
of it.
in
Go
8th
ahead.
grade?
No, I was just gonna say those jackets were the best.
Those were the best jackets
Yeah,
ever.
they were.
You had a starter jacket with a Jets logo and you were still getting laid?
Yeah.
I was in 8th. I was 13.
Well, you were apparently throat fucking girls with your tongue, according to him.
I didn't have a Jet starter jacket.
What was your secret, Romeo?
He had a Tampa Bay Buccaneers jacket, if I remember
It was
correctly.
Buffalo Bills, I think.
Buffalo Bills, you fucking asshole.
Which hurts my soul so much after yesterday that I ever wore those colors. Because now I am a Jets fan. But the thing about the whole thing here is, remember in 8th grade when we would hear rumors about people getting touching each other in the back of the classroom?
Yes.
But a hug?
A hug. Yeah, it's
Detention?
serious.
Get the fuck out of here.
You see, I'm gonna broker this one out. If there isn't a company already that does this, I think there should be one. It's kind of a service. It could be pneumatic. I haven't quite ironed out the details yet. I'm not an engineer. But we want to broker some service to literally remove the curtain rods from people's asses.
Yes.
Whoever designed
That's a Craigslist
this
ad right
school
there.
policy.
Curtain rods.
Curtain rods. I mean, it could be a number of household objects.
Must host.
Yeah.
Must
host.
No blinds.
No blinds.
Just curtains. Did we know if she had Down syndrome or something? Maybe she's just a very huggy girl. And they were just like, listen, we got to stop this now, and we'll just punish her. Because
it says Ella. It was Ella's second offense with the same boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was a second offense.
He had placed his hand on her head last month, warranting detention per the rules. Now, let's just clear this up. He put his hand on her head. That seems harmless. What the fuck was she doing with her head? That is really the question.
You know what?
Where was her head?
I thought this was weird for a second, then I realized it's in Florida. Like, you can kill someone with Skittles and drown a baby and get away with it, but you can't fucking hug a kid in school in Florida.
Florida's the most Florida's fucked up.
You can have these cockfighting rings, and you can have pit bull fights, but you can't have
you can have
hugging in school.
Monkey knife fights, but you can't hug in school. Like, Florida's like America's dick pic to the rest of the world. Like, seriously. Like, nothing there makes sense.
I picture
Florida's the uninvited dick pic.
It is.
The one you didn't want.
It's America's Snapchat state.
I picture the people who wrote this school policy and the people who were offended by the red Starbucks cups skipping down a lane with a silhouette in the background, happily ever after.
Together forever.
Together forever.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have sealed the deal here for episode 92. I would like to thank everybody for joining us for a live audience version of Broken Filter Live. We ran through 50 minutes pretty quick, huh, Josie?
Not too bad. Very quick.
I'd like you guys to go check us out on Facebook, Broken Filter Live. We got a fan page and a group. Twitter at Broken Filter 1. Make sure you listen to us on the podcast versions on iTunes, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. We would like to thank Joseph Conklin for joining us up here on stage. Can we get a round of applause for Joseph Conklin? We would absolutely like to thank Rich.
We got to read the slips first?
Oh, shit. We have a couple minutes. I almost called. Oh, this is even better.
Our lucky Maxidus25 winners.
Wow,
Here
we got
go.
a lot of turnouts here. Man, I'm sorry. I almost pulled the plug here. I only had one beer. Shit. I'm trying to get. Honestly, that's the problem. I'm trying to get more beer. I'm thirsty. All right. So to get the best winners, someone's going to win the male enhancement here. We asked, why do you need the male enhancement pills? So we got one that says, I'm the only black person in the audience y'all owe me.
A person named Jay says the reason he should be the winner is because of bourbon.
Okay.
Actually, it's a pretty good reason. we all been there, bro.
That was fancy whiskey dick.
It says, I should win Maxidus because I have a medium-sized penis, too.
We have a gentleman that says, if I don't have the equipment of a champ, I can at least perform like one. Very practical. I like that.
Because I'll
Write down a business.
fuck Joe with it.
Yeah, I like that one.
Brother, you're not winning.
Please mean him.
I need it for Wednesday. That's also very practical.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's really good, yeah.
Put that in the possible winner pile right there. Because I could give it to a homeless couple who wants a night of fun. Giving back to the people that need it. Did you get that one yet?
I did. These are both red.
All right. My girl has a... Whoa. This might be the dirtiest thing I've said all night. My girl has a deep asshole, and I really want to fill it up all the way.
Wow. Wow.
Can we get a round of applause for punches on that one?
This person needs Maxidus25 because I live in Chappaqua, and it's time Hillary got what she deserves.
I think that's a winner right there.
Terrible.
All right. I like this
Leroy
one.
Jenkins.
Yeah, Leroy.
That's already red. That's in the...
I think we have...
These are in the finals here.
We have two winners, I think. We do have enough for two people. So.
All right.
You like those? You guys like those?
Absolutely.
I like them, yeah.
Perry Medina, my boy Perry, he's over here 5 minutes.
We got you. After we clean up, you got yourself a pack of Maxidus25. Maxidus25.com. If you can't tell, they sponsor the show. And my girl has a deep asshole. Corey.
Yeah, Corey.
Well, after we clean up, we'll get you some Maxidus25.
Your girlfriend has to come pick it up.
Now, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, is that your girlfriend?
Yeah, what's up?
Can we get a round of applause for her deep asshole, ladies and gentlemen? Woo!
Which he'll never see again.
Yeah. All right, back to what I was saying. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sitting here and dealing with our filthy mouths. Twitter at BrokenFilter1, podcast, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, all shows on BrokenFilter.net. Thanks to Joseph Conklin. Thank you to the Yonkers Comedy Festival.
Yonkers Comedy Festival!
No Rock Comedy. Frank Pellegrino, Rich DeLeo hooked us up and let us come up here. ZenLive.tv every Tuesday night. You can see us live at 8 p.m. Thank you to the standby Gypsy.
Yeah, Gypsy.
I am Joe Rockstar. Oh, thank you to all of you.
Thanks to all of you.
And finally, I am Joe Rockstar.
I am Jonesy. See you next Tuesday.